My name is Francisco Pizarro, and I'm the General Manager for AGRU in Brazil and Chile's offices. I've been with AGRU since end of 2021, in charge of both operations in our offices in South America. Well, actually a lot. Depending on the different roles and responsibilities and departments, I got daily contact with the export department, where we coordinate all the different actions with our end customers and with ourselves, since we have stock in both offices in South America, but also weekly basis with our general management and the finance and administration department for reporting and for strategy, and also weekly basis with the different departments and the different responsibles of the different divisions we have. Nevertheless, is AGRU line, AGRU Chem, CPL, semi-finish. We have daily contact with them too. Both offices share the same passion and commitment for our goals and values. There are cultures that are different, but make this extremely rewarding. I mean, the fame that Brazil has about being so passionate, energetic, and joy is true, and I love it. In Chile, we're a little bit more shy, but we're always committed to our goal, to results. We push a lot. We chase in a good way our customers. So yes, that makes, nevertheless, different approaches to our results, but we share definitely passion, commitment, and joy. They both share that, and indeed, AGRU line is the most important area. It's the most important line. It represents around 65 to 70% of our sales. So that, in some way, represents our daily basis. What I always tell to the team that pays our bill, our electricity bill, our gas bill, and we need to focus on the rest of the divisions, the lines like CPL, like semi-finished, like AGRU Chem, that are more project-based, and of course that's different type of approach. Requires another type of technical selling. It's more long-term and creates more, of course, margin and differentiation. So at the end, it's a balance. But nevertheless, both share that the type of end projects, it's different. We may find in Chile more projects related to mining, both lithium and copper. In Brazil, it is more related to petrochemicals, since it's an oil and gas rich country, and very industrial. Brazil is a wonderful industrial country, so we adapt our offer to that kind of demands, technical demands. Everyone knows about our electrofusion product in AGRU line, but if makes a product very particular, it's the CPL, it's the share grip products that we are creating a huge differentiation within the market, especially in oil and gas, petrochemical industry, and both mining. So we are pushing, of course, that's one of our objectives, to be recognized as the leaders in concrete protection. And our share grip product is totally linked to our expertise. So most of the customers linked us to that kind of application and that product. Also, our semi-finished lines, especially in fluoropolymers, are very well recognized, and we get, therefore, a high recognition of value with the products and with the projects itself. Both offices, as I was saying before, share the passion and commitment to get to the results. We are a result-driven organization. Brazil is actually, as it has its own fame, full of joy. You just enter to our office and you see all the team just joking in a good way, happy, and with full commitment to our day-to-day. In Chile, yeah, we are used to be known in South America like more shy, and it's true, but we're really focused, we're really driven in results and goals. And yes, nevertheless, both are a little bit different in terms of how we express the emotions. Both offices share the passion and the hard work for results. Definitely the culture is one of those, considering that cultures are at the end related to how the customers behave. Everyone has its own intricacies, but everyone's tried to put their priorities over the table, and usually the Brazilian customer, it's different from the Chilean, also from the way they buy, the way they negotiate, the way they pay the bills. It's totally different, but the results have shown that we have been able to identify our assets as a company, and that we have been able to also to understand what the customer wants and to provide a customized value proposition to them. That means understanding what are the pains of them and try to customize, I was saying, a value proposal in terms of projects, in terms of return on investment. Fortunately, we have products that allow that. Our CPL division, our semi-finished division are really high-end products. So that allows us to focus on end of life, of return on investment. So yes, it's nevertheless the customers want at the end the same. The way we use to approach it is different, and that is related also with the culture, but we make it. I think we are pursuing the differentiation. We're seeing strong competition from abroad, both from Europe and Asia. So at the end, we need to focus on differentiation. What are the assets of our products? AGRU, since the number of competitors is higher, it's of course more difficult to find the differentiation points. So we try to focus on what actually the customer is asking. We can't sell to anyone. We can't sell to everybody. That's what I tell to the customer, to our team. Some customers may understand our value proposition, and we need to be totally fair with them and then understand us, because we are in a high-end. We are a high-end product that represents differentiation, value proposition, high-end life. So, and we are totally honest with the customers that represents a certain differentiation in the product that some customers may want or may not. So we are totally transparent with them and we need to understand who are able to want, or which one of them really understand and want that. In the rest of the divisions, that's where we find ourselves very comfortable, because it is in the sure grid, the concrete protection lining, in semi-finished, in AgruChem. In AgruChem, we're doing tons of new things in Brazil. Brazil is a country with a a strong industrial DNA. So we focus a lot on where our products in AgruChem, both in PP, PPDF, ECTFE, or the rest of the lines, can create a differentiation for the end customer. In Chile, we focus that on the mining industry, especially copper and lithium. Both are industries that are taking the leadership in terms of, or taking the main role in terms of gross domestic product. So we need to adapt our value proposition in those lines with them and try to focus on which are the customers that understand that. And inside those customers, who are the customers that really required high-end life. We're talking about project managers, engineering managers, maintenance. Usually maintenance, it's an area where we can have a straight talk with them, since what the maintenance leader wants is to reduce the number of maintenance, of course, and try to make them as predictable as possible. When you have a product that really outperforms, you can be able to say this product will work until this date, and with AGRU you can do it. So, as I was saying before, we feel very, very comfortable with those lines, because help us talk with our customer, and the customer understand what he wants, and it is a totally straightforward conversation that creates a lot of value. We see the developments of both offices, and in South America in general, being AGRU definitely a leader. Nevertheless, it's AGRU line, considering that notwithstanding the competition is really strong. But we, as I was saying before, we need to identify who in the areas of sewage, of fluids, really want the value proposition of AGRU line, in terms of service life, in terms of easy of installation, etc. In terms of the rest of the divisions, no matter if it's CPL, semi-finished, AgruChem, yes, I see the future, a bright future for us, since those are type of areas of product divisions that are highly required by our customers. They want differentiation. They want, as I was saying before, the maintenance manager wants to know when he needs to make the next maintenance on its line. The project owner or the engineering leader wants a product that can outperforms. And the good thing is that we have products that outperform. We are actually the plastic experts. It is something that actually we use because the customers see that. And that's, at the end, has a strong bond with our customers and with our headquarters, because I always say that we have scientists inside the company. We have, if you talk to each product expert, product leader in the different areas, you see the type of approach they have and that we communicate to our customers. You can talk about numbers. At the end, numbers are the numbers that create the differentiation. How the numbers can outperform and can provide results to the end life of the project and for the customer. We feel humbled and honored to be part of AGRU. It will be great that you can see how our team in the day-to-day represents the values of AGRU in terms of hard work, in terms of value proposition, in terms of differentiation. We show it to our customers, and it is also the result of how our employees understand the company. I want them to know that we are making big efforts to be competitive, but also to be a real partner with our customers. And that is something that we share with our headquarters in terms of product differentiation, in terms of return on investment, in terms of service life. And you see here in our headquarters how the people is working hard to make that possible. We are making real high-end products each time that we have a project that could make a differentiation for the customer. You see how all the team in Austria also gets involved in terms of how we can make the customer really not only choose us, but be certain that we can create true value for them. So we are doing that in our offices in South America, and I just want them to Austria know that we're in the good path. Okay, so I don't know if it's an advice for Austria, but I think it won't, because at the end we all share the same approach. But what I always tell to my team in South America is that try to use more our ears and not so much our mouth. That we wait and sit, understands, and hear our customers. That means after you hear them, you really understand what are their needs. And being said that, after you understand that, you and sometimes may understand that probably not all your products will fit on their requirements. At the end, there's a right product for a certain type of customers, and we need to understand that. So this is a company that has a very unique value proposition with high-end products. So our approach needs to be customized. I also tell the team not to make quotations just as machines, because when we start just providing prices, we are losing our DNA. And just as if the customer just want prices, they could go to Amazon, of course. Of course, I'm in some way joking, but what I'm trying to say is that we need to see what our differentiation, and I just don't want to be a new column on the purchase manager Excel sheet, you know. I just want to be not only a column, but also how our product differentiate in the different characters of, or the different priorities of the customer. So at the end, it's just hearing, understanding, customizing, creating value, and looking for a long term, definitely.